fair to say that the design element in print on demand is pretty important. One of the most important actually, and if that's terrible, there's not really much hope, is there? To a lot of you, this might sound like the worst news ever because, well, not everyone can create good graphic designs. Now, the reason why I say graphic design is because I'm a true believer that everyone can create pretty decent text-only designs. So I'm going to head over to FIVERR. As you can see, I've got on my computer here. FIVERR is basically a freelance website, and I'm going to pay someone. I'm going to pay them to create a t-shirt design for me. Let's see how this turns out. Let's search trendy t-shirt design. And let's pick a nice cheap one. Gosh, some of these prices are a bit high. Here we go, £4. I'll take that. If you think this is a lot, you also have to remember that the seller has to give FIVERR 20%. So if I buy it for £4, they're really only making £3.20. So it's not that much, or so I thought. They have 3 packages. Good and clean t-shirt design? No idea what the heck that means. Typography t-shirt design. Typography with graphic shape. Now, I have absolutely no idea what to pick. I just want a picture. I'm going to go with the first one as it's £4 and I want a clean t-shirt. Who wants a dirty t-shirt? Hello! In basic package we offer only text-based designs. If you need a graphic shape, please upgrade your order. Hi. Oh, it just said good and clean t-shirt design. It didn't say anything about text only. So what's the difference between standard and basic? Please check this out. Okay, completely irrelevant. Whatever. I wanted the design. Can you please send me the remainder for the graphic design and I'll pay. Thank you. £11.99 plus a service fee of £2.26. I had to pay that service fee twice. I guess that's what I get for being a cheap bastard when it comes to picking a gig in the first place. One design for £20 and 6 pence. God, I hope this is a good design. Okay, so it's been a day now. Let's go and have a look and see how they're getting on with this order. So I said, how's it going? And she said, well, I think it's a she. I mean, their name is Scorpion110. What are we thinking? Is that a girl's name? Their profile picture looks like a girl, but, you know, who knows? Anyways, she said, he said, doesn't matter. Hi, I'm working on your order and will deliver it to you on time. Thanks. So I said, great.
The next day.
Finally, she goes, thanks again for your order. Please check this out. If there's any problems, please let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much. I hope you will refer me with your F&F. Family and friends. Okay, so the order is now done. And I thought rather than just show it to you on the computer, I'm going to order it. Which is exactly what I did. This is the design in question. Let's take a closer look at it and see if it's actually any good. So this is the design. You can see I asked for a dog playing a video game. Now, on the surface, it actually looks like quite a good design. My only concern is that it might not be original. So after we go through the design, I'm actually going to do a reverse image search on Google to see if any of these elements have been used before, because it doesn't look, I don't know, it doesn't look right straight away. Either way, let's just go through each element. So you've got the dog. Now the dog is actually really good. I love the fact that she's got shading. We're going to just say it's a she, by the way. But I love the fact that she's got shading over here, the shading under the arms. You know, it makes sense. You've got the shading around here, around the ears. A couple of bad things about the dog. You can see over here on the ears, right? The ear, the line of the ear should cover up the line of the head. There shouldn't be a line. You know, there shouldn't be a line over the ear on either side. It just doesn't really make it look good. It just makes it look like everything's on top of each other. Likewise with that, there's a bit of a mistake here on the headphone. You can see at the top the brown. It looks like she didn't actually finish colouring that in, which is slightly annoying. Now, as well as that, I don't know if this is coming across on camera, but the headphones, they don't look like they are on the dog. They look like they are in front of the dog. I don't know if you can see that, but I feel like the headphones should be a bit wider and they should be placed a bit further back on the actual ears. Now with the controller, I'm gonna just assume this dog is incredibly tiny, but with a massive head, because that controller, the whole proportion size doesn't really work. Now, I know it's a design, and I know it's going to be some fun pop art, clip art kind of image, so it doesn't have to be to scale, because obviously we all know a controller isn't the same size as a dog. But either way, it does make it look slightly off. Saying that, the bottom half, from the neck down, I actually really like. It looks like he's playing with the joysticks. You know, it's a good controller. It's a PlayStation controller, so I don't actually know how loud that is, but it's a very, very good controller. The lower half of the dog is very good. It's just the upper half, which I feel is a bit meh, you know? The shading above the mouth looks slightly strange. The shading at the top of the head looks slightly strange. And then, like I said, just in general, the headphone as a whole looks slightly strange. Right, now let's just do a quick reverse image search. All you have to do is click images in the top corner of Google, put your image in, it will upload the file, and it will show you everything similar. So let's have a look. Visually similar images, and we can have a look here. So you can see a very similar kind of dog, except they've got the headphones properly on. You've got a similar kind of, you know, panda over here. So I can't see the exact design. That's a very similar panda. In fact, they've also done the headphones really badly, if you have a look at it, right? They've also done the proportions a bit interesting. It's a very similar design, and that was on FreePick. So for all I know, they've gone to FreePick and they've just, you know, downloaded elements of it. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me, but I do think they have created a large section of it. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt there. But what I can see here is there are very, very similar designs all over the internet, but I can't see the exact one. So I'm just going to go with the fact that, yes, it was original. They did draw it, but they obviously seeked a lot of inspiration from these designs online. So was this worth it, right? Was this worth the £20 I paid for it? Honestly, I'm going to say no, and I'm not saying getting the design isn't worth it. I'm just going to say this design isn't worth it, and that's because I just don't think this is particularly good, especially for £20. I mean, you would expect a much higher quality design there. I definitely think paying for designs can be a good option. You just have to find that designer that you gel with, that works really well, and you've got to find that sweet spot, you know, where it's not so expensive, it's a great designer, they understand your vision, they understand your ideas, and they're able to create you really good designs over and over again. Once you're able to find that, you're sorted. Now, this seller has made a solid £16 from this order and this design. If you want to learn how you can make way more money with your print-on-demand business, an idea that you may not have thought of, you've got to check this video out. It's going to show you exactly how you can make more money with that print-on-demand knowledge that you have.